Alright, guys. So, I got a lot of lines here now. I got, I got really into using lines. Because I was like, this is the only way I can, like, see and remember the transits that I'm looking at. And I kind of, like, I kind of stopped looking at this small stuff that I was looking at earlier. As you can see, although that was kind of very interesting, how that was, like, I was like, let me do this on the big scale. Let me see. And I asked my program to search only for major transits. As you can see, there's no moon stuff going on here, you know, except on the this side. No transiting moon. No transiting moon. The only moon I want is the one that stays put in place in its chart. Um, so I started looking for transits that were entering and leaving maybe like a day or so ago, or in a day. Well, however many days back didn't necessarily matter. What was important was like if I could find that it had like we were like somewhere past. The best would be like somewhere past the exact hit, you know. Like this might be a good one to look at, but it's like a kind of a minor angle. It's a minor angle between major planets, so that might be one I want to chart, but I'm not trying to find those first, you know. Like I don't want to chart this one. This one's already passed. I mean, I could like learn from that one, but let's see. Um, like that one even, you know. Just let's see where we at. Where was I? Oh, yeah, here's a bunch of them. Like yeah, here's a bunch. Like what's a good one? Like this one right here. I didn't plot this one. Which one did I plot? Oh, this one was interesting. Okay, so here we have Mars says quadrate the sun, the Bitcoin natal sun. Right, that's not too good. Um, so that's a big one. Look at that. That's like a week. A week. This thing is like doing its thing for a week. And so this is the red line here. So it comes in here, and it goes and it hits exact there, and then it's going to end somewhere here, I'm guessing. Now the reason why I drew the line this way was because I knew it had to be all the way here, right? What's the time? 7:21. Oh, I moved it around a little bit. I was trying to adjust it. There we go. I don't know how high it's or low it's gonna be. So I know it's like a negative angle, so it likes to bring stuff down. So I'm trying to like place it kind of somewhat lower in the channel here that I created here based on there was a in the other chart that I had up, there was a Jupiter transit to something else, I forget. And I kind of like postulated whether from I think that's it's this is its entering and its exact point. I don't know if its exact point is like higher or lower, because I was like, okay, this is where it came in, which is kind of like the middle of everything here. I was like, so if it was it, you know, it could have been something that was negative, you know, for all I could truly guess. But that would put us like I would have to follow, you know, it could be just something if it followed like these bottoms here, it would be like down here. And I just like kind of seeing what we're going. It looks like it's got to be a positive thing. And it was Jupiter. You know, it was like Jupiter and Mars, I think. That's why I made it purple. It was a Jupiter Mars transit. right? I don't remember it being on here. It was on the other one. I plotted it, and then oh yeah, Mars. Yeah, Mars trine Jupiter. No, that's not it. I should plot that one though. No, that is it. I'm so silly. That is it. So yeah, because it's going from 347 to it enters 347 and hits exact at 918. Yeah, it's three. That's the 347, and then 918. 918 on the 3rd. And yeah, so I was like, well, maybe it's like it's part of these bottoms here, but not this one. You know, it could very well be like this top here. You know, that would be kind of awesome. Price would go up like really high. Gosh, that stupid thing is in my way. I can't see exactly what. Yeah, that means like that means we're gonna be well into the 50s come the 4th. Let me come the 3rd today. We're gonna be well into the 50s today. I mean. And I was looking at this thing. This thing's like kind of a down angle. And I kept having to like adjust it up. Why was I adjusting it up? I thought. Why do I feel like they're off center? These lines get messed up sometimes. A little too easy. Yeah, or this one. Here we go. This is the one that's a little messed up. Yeah, because I know that like this, so this is going to be like a downward, you know, but maybe I should even like, maybe I should be like less, I should open this range up a little more. I mean, we're getting pretty. I'm really trying to encompass all of it now. That's actually looking like kind of interesting though. I mean, this is a relatively big transit here. It's 4 days. Could cause big things to happen. It's Jupiter and Mars. Like, this is Mars trining the Jupiter. Like, that's kind of that's something I think could don't forget the grand conjunction was when Saturn, so if Saturn can make it go up like, 10 G's, I think Mars can do what? From where? From an average of what? If the average is somewhere like here, what? In the 49s up to, up to 51 again, maybe like somewhere between 48, 50, and 51, 50, 75. So what is that? That's like 41, 51, 53. That's a 3 grand spread there. So and the middle ground is 5, it's like 5. And that's kind of like, I'm kind of like trying to draw some other lines. Yeah, I know this is going to pull down, so it's almost like, I feel like, you could kind of do this kind of action here. But, I based this just based off like trying to line this up with these tops. Being like, maybe it lines up with these tops, Originally I just kind of cut it through the middle of all this. I mean, that's kind of probably the smartest way to do it. To guesstimate what it's going to do. Cut it through the middle. And it kind of looks more realistic with what it's doing. It almost looks like it could like come down here and like tap these lines and then get up here. Maybe it'll do some like, Since these are like these, I like to imagine these like long, these big transits as like heavy resistance. These are like the heavy resistance. The wider you open up the transit, the more you see those. And you can dial it down in and see the little ones. They exist too. Like, that's what I was doing earlier. Guessing games. Let's see. Should I try and find another one? Which other one do I have here? I have all these other silly little ones. I don't know if I really want to chart them right now. It is 2 a.m. Ugh, why am I so obsessed doing this? It's like here's a. I mean, look at this one. This is Mars trine the moon. And this kind of like. See, I only have like one point for this. It'd be kind of hard. I'd be matching the first point to the second point. That's like hard to do. I think it's. I kind of want to look first at the ones that are not only major. Yeah. See, now we're getting kind of deep into these things. They're not. I think I might have looked at all the ones, like all the major ones. There's also things like this. Oh no, it's not a major one. Yeah, this one. There's this. I don't want to do the quintiles right now. Although I do need to look at that. And this one, look at this one. This one's a huge one. And this Jupiter square Port of Fortune. Ugh. That doesn't sound good. see. And then we have this one. Did I chart this one? I think I did. Yeah, it's that light colored line. Yeah, it reaches out to like 2 a.m. tomorrow. Do I have that one on there? Yeah, this one. It's at 2 a.m. tomorrow. This one looks like less realistic now. Like, I was going on the theory that it would be even, right? That's what I was doing earlier. It would be even. You return it to its point from whence it came. Sorta. Okay. Oh my. Let's see. Yeah. it's like we're gonna go to 50 and 51, but then we're also gonna trotch back here. But it might not go all the way down there. It might just kind of like get close. It might tap this thing, you know. There might be some more lines that override it. Maybe it'll go underneath it and I'll hit it on the way up. That would be, oh, that would be kind of cool. Something like this, just tap the point and go on. Right now, this is like kind of like how I'm predicting things going. Everything kind of looks this way. See, I drew this. See, even though this, look, because like I drew this one, it kind of goes up more. It doesn't necessarily always come in the same place. See, I drew this one up more because, I mean, what was I gonna do? Like, if I was gonna draw it just like as plain like that, as the same price, what down here, 56, 46, 5. You know, I can't even. It doesn't make sense with all the other lines. You know, it just doesn't. So it kind of looks like if this is like something that's a negative, in order for it to keep with the line and stay in the negative parts, I just kept it at the bottoms here. I guess I probably also, if I wanted to be a little more pessimistic about it, I could do like that. Yeah. I mean, because to do this is to kind of postulate that that purple zone up there is like irrelevant. Yeah. And I think that's like a very modest. Yeah, something about like touching this part. It seems crucial. Oh, I forget what time it was. 7:21 a.m. And I'm going to connect it with this one. That made sense. I connected it with this one. I made this one right here equal to the price it was at, because that was plausible. That's still like one of the more recent highs. And then this could be a point of resistance on the way to it. A final point of resistance. You know, and it's like halfway in between like a reasonable path up here. It might even be a little low and a reasonable and a very modest, you know, like this is kind of like pretending the Jupiter thing doesn't do anything. It's kind of doesn't make any sense. Like this right here probably should be like here. I ain't gonna lie. That actually, look, that makes more sense again. Oh, I just gotta get up and stretch, guys. I'm sorry, that sounded terrible. Let's just edit that out. Oh, guys. I'm getting so tired. I'm gonna have to wrap this one up.